Hi, good afternoon. It's another edition of Let's Talk Business with the Hair Prof. It's another Saturday. Okay, we moved it to every fortnight now, so I hope you can hear me. Okay, so we moved it to every fortnight so that I can have time for other things. If you're near, yes, you're the first to join. Welcome. I'll just hold on a bit like I do for other people to join me on this. All right, Chinwe Jasper, I can see you. Hello. Good afternoon, Ify. Good afternoon to everyone. Tracy White, yay. Welcome. Okay. We have like 19 people now. Keep joining. I'm waiting. Joyous, I can see you coming. I hope you're here with your questions too, because I would also do like I did last time. I'll take questions after the session. All right. Good morning, Ifoma Augusta. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. All right. Today's topic is customer relationship management. All right. Customer relationship management, CRM. You know, people pay to go get this courses. Okay, people pay to go listen to people, to go learn what this is all about. But today I'm just going to break it down. You know, break it down so that you understand what it is. Customer relationship management. You know what customer is now? You can even be a customer. I am a vendor and I'm also a customer when I want to buy other things from other people, okay? You know what relationship is, all right? And then you know what management is, how to manage something. So we're talking about customer relationship management today. Winifred, Chukunanyalum, welcome. I can see all of you. All right, so let's do this. So I am talking about customer relationship management today. All right, and it's very simple. It's very simple. First of all, you need to know that without customers, you're wasting your time. You know, you can't sell. You need customers to sell. All right. If you have something and you don't have customers, then it's as good as you're not in business, because you can't sell. Customers are the ones who buy whatever you have to sell. So it is important to have a very excellent relationship with them. It is important, okay, to treat them right. It is important that every customer who comes at least has something good to say. You know, they say first impression matters. Even after that, let all impression matter too. So it is important that at every point in time, a customer who meets you or who deals with you goes happy. All right. I know that we have different types of customers. We have different types of customers, the good, the bad, the ugly. Now, how are you going to manage them? And that's it here. Customer relationship management. How are you going to manage them? I want you to know that a satisfied customer, all right, over time becomes a loyal customer. I repeat, a satisfied customer, all right, over time becomes a loyal customer. And once you get to that point where your customers become loyal, it reduces your stress, it reduces your struggle, because they will keep coming back, because they cannot even go to other brands except yours. They will just stick with you. So the target here is to make your customers loyal customers. And when your customers are satisfied, the term here is satisfy them. All right? They begin to do word of mouth marketing for you. When you satisfy your customers and they are loyal to you, those customers market your product, some of them even more than you do. If you see where they are hyping your product for you, you would wonder if they are the ones selling. They will carry it on their head. If you ask them, hey, where did you buy this? I want to buy here. Oh, wait. Go and buy from PDF. Go and buy from this person. They would so market you. They will tell people about your behavior. They will tell people how nice you are. They will tell people how great you are because they have experienced those things firsthand from you. So they become marketers for you. And they don't even know when they do it. And that is why it is important to manage your customers. Once you get them to become loyal customers, all right, they are your marketers. They are your marketers. They become your diehard friends and fans. They become family, all right? They become family to you. There are so many people, oh, Ada, welcome. I'm glad to see you. I'm happy to see you here. All right, there are so many people that I have never met, but they have become like sisters to me here just by sales, just because they bought from me, just because we had a transaction. And believe me, if that transaction didn't go well, we wouldn't be friends today. We are friends, we are sisters today because they went home satisfied and happy thoroughly. I have never met a lot of people here who buy from me. But if you see where they will market me and still come back to tell me, hey, I'm happy to tell me they have given my numbers to those people. My colleagues will call you. My friend will call you. My sister will call you. You know why? Because the interaction I had with them, the transaction I had with them went well and smooth. And that is why they are able to refer people to you. That's why they are able to talk to people about your brand. You see, customers here, you'll be surprised at how much they can do for you. You know, I told a story some time ago how someone who has never met me, okay, we ran out of sales stuff, you know, and all of that, the bomb sales we did, and I was struggling how to reorder. I was struggling how to reorder those goods. Dollar had increased. If I reorder them, I won't be able to sell at the sales price. And how do I begin to explain? Do I go back to customers to tell them, add more money? It doesn't make sense. But this customer, she bought from me. She's a loyal customer and she has become friend. You know what she did? I celebrated her on my watch. She went and made payments on my behalf with her money. You don't want to talk about how much she did. We're talking about millions of naira here. With her money. And not just she paid, because it was hard for me to make payments here. Dollar rate is high. You know, we can't do bank transfer. So many things. She did that for me. And not just that, she sold dollar to me at a lower price. And that's why, you know, when they do those things, they shock you. You'll say, he shocked you. It shocked me because I couldn't believe my eyes. I've never met her. She trusted me so much to do that. I was even begging her, oh yeah, bring your account now, let me credit you your money. It took her like 4 days before she sent her account number to me. I am talking of millions of naira here. Not 1 million, not 2 million. So this is what loyalty, this is what an excellent customer relationship can bring your way. They want to gift you. They want to celebrate you because you have turned them from customers to loyal customers to friends, to sisters. And they are there. Just imagine what would... I don't know how other people can convince those kind of people to leave you and buy from them. They are stuck with you. Excellent customer service drives sales, all right? When you blow people's mind, they come back. They come back. And now there are things you need to look at when you're dealing with a customer. All right, especially for first-time customers. When you're dealing with a customer, there are things you need to look at. But there's something important I want to talk to you about. Please put this somewhere behind, you know, your mind. Do not look down on anyone. I know some people, when people want to buy things from them, they check that person out first. Maybe when they now assess you, they will not know whether they will be nice or whether they will just talk to you anyhow. That is wrong. For me, everyone is same. The way I'll talk to A is the same way I'm going to talk to B, is the same way I'm going to treat C. All right? Don't assess people before becoming nice to them. treat them nicely. Treat them even if it's their first time, even if they are just there to make inquiries. Accommodate them. Some people can make inquiries from year to year, from month to month. Just try as much as possible to accommodate them. They are studying you. They are still trying to gain that trust. All right, that inquiry they are making, they're just trying to study. Some will take like a year, 2 years to trust you, to study you before they can deal with you. And believe me, when they start with you, hey, when you see their order like this, your account will shake. You know, they would go all out for you. So please, don't neglect those ones you think don't look good, or you think they are somehow, or you think this one cannot afford. Hey, I've seen things. So some people you look at, you say, hey, this one might not be able. When they send their order to you, you will be shocked. So please, treat everyone nicely, equally, all right? They are potential customers even when they are there asking you every day for inquiries. They are potential customers. Your target is to convert them to your real customers and your loyal customers. Now, when a customer approaches you, wherever you are dealing from, or online or offline, okay, when someone comes first to meet you, to buy from you, or to interact with you, please study them. It's not going to take you long to assess, to study people. Study people. It's very important. Some people don't like too much talk. If you jam those ones who are not, who you see that they just want, they are straight to the point. They don't want your so many wahala talk, play. Okay, just treat them the way they are. Then some people are playful. All right? If you study them, you will know, oh, this one like play. Play with them. If you come to my WhatsApp group, I have different emojis. I have dancing one. I have so many things. If I see you're the type that like play, I start the playing with you. At that point, when you start playing with them, they relax with you. They relax with you and they just let you, okay, lead them. Anything you tell them, they do, because you have taken out the tension from that transaction. You have brought them close. You have made them. That's what I see that as. You come to my WhatsApp, you're knocking at my door. The way I welcome you matters. Some people will not even, some people are just way too rigid. Hello, hi, what do you want? I want her 32K. Can you deliver 2.5 delivery? You're just too rigid. No. Just make out time to, play with these customers and make them feel welcomed. Everything is I don't like too serious things. You got focus customer you go one thing, but because of the way chatting with the customer, because of the way you're treating the customer will end up buying 10. Because you're being playful, you're being nice. And in all of that, be respectful, okay? Be respectful. Don't be rude. Don't be nasty. I always say that. Be respectful when you're talking to them. Even when you feel the customer is being too rigid or something, just maintain your cool and be respectful. Be patient. They can ask you 1 million questions. Favor, it's not a problem. They can ask you 1 million questions. Be patient. You don't expect me to just jump into your WhatsApp or into your DM or come to your shop and begin to buy things. I need to know what I'm buying. I am selling her. They are not selling her. Some of them are novice. They just want to patronize you. So what you do is you lecture them. If they're asking you about this hair, you tell them about it. If they come back to ask you again, you tell them. I know that sometimes it's draining, but you have to keep telling them. You have to keep teaching them. It's part of what you're doing. All right? Be patient and answer them properly. Not when they ask you 1 or 2, because I have bought something and I was just trying to make inquiries and the customer flipped. How many pictures will I send to you? How many pictures will I send to you? Pick one now. No. Okay? Be patient and answer them. Even if they don't end up buying, leave it there. Just leave it there. All right? So, another thing, be kind and helpful. You see, When I'm doing sales here, you see people sending me on errands, especially abroad people. They can send me on errands. Believe me, I am just trying to be helpful, and I know what I'm doing. So one person like that, I'll call her name Uju Asa. If you're here, she sent me to go and buy her Ludo. You know Ludo, snake Ludo. I was going up and down in the market to look for that Ludo for her. You get me? I was just being helpful because she told me she uses it when she's bored. When she's bored, sorry. They will send me, okay, Linda, go buy this, add to my hair. Help me buy medications, add to my hair. Help me buy this, add to my hair. Will I be charging them for the fuel I used to go and buy all those things? No, I am building a relationship. I'll go and do it for you. Okay? Some will say, please, I bought things. Some will even tell me, I bought hairs. Can they deliver to you? I say, go ahead. Deliver to me. Deliver to me, I will ship. And they deliver to me, I will package and ship for them. Sometimes their items are big, I'll buy carton. I'll go, those things I don't add to their fares. You know, I do it for them. I'm just being helpful. You know why? They will not forget. Or well, maybe you can say some don't remember. But most people do not forget, you know, an act of kindness shown to them. When I was looking for an accommodation here, okay, when I wanted to go have your CEO, I was looking for an accommodation in a particular state, and the customer here, I've never met her. She offered me her house. All right, she offered me her house. I've never met her before, but she offered me her house to come stay. In as much as I didn't stay there at the end of the day, but you know, that meant a lot to me. You know what it means to offer me your house, to come with your family, come with your baggages, pregnant woman, come with your baggages, I'm ready to take care of you. You know, it goes a long way. So please be helpful. And then communication skill matters a lot. Have you seen someone, okay, let me give you an instance. You go to Gonya Hausa here, Isoria Hausa. All right? When you want to buy something from an Hausa man, speak Hausa, the man will pack everything and give you. So communication skill matters a lot. If I see you an Igbo person and you're buying from me, all right, most times I just take off the English aspect and then I come down to, I'll come down to home, and then you begin to rapport well with them. You rapport better with them. Okay? If I see you a Yoruba person, even when I cannot speak, I might just try to chip in 1 or 2 Yoruba languages to, you know, make it interesting. So communication skill matters a lot. Try to, you know, communicate in such a way that these customers will be comfortable with you. I hope I'm making sense. Be prompt. You know, some people have this very bad habit. You delay, and you see, delay can cost you a lot. When someone comes to make inquiry, when someone comes to say, I want to buy this, and then it takes you 1 hour to respond. You see, by that 1 hour, that person may change their mind. Okay? So delay is dangerous. When people chat you, if you come to my WhatsApp for inquiry, even during the bomb sales, I answer you. Speed of light, I'm there. Once I get that notification, I'm answering you, unless I'm driving. Okay? And when I'm driving, sometimes I can just drop a voice note. Don't delay people. Don't waste people's time. When they come to make inquiries, be prompt. Answer immediately. Okay? Before they change their mind. Because sometimes when you delay, by the time you gacha bata, the person might just say, I really don't need this thing anymore. And then pay attention to them. Pay attention to them. When customers are talking to you, pay attention so that you don't make mistakes. A customer wouldn't want to order A and you deliver B. It's important to pay attention to them. When they're talking to you, listen. Don't be in a hurry. Just allow them and pay attention. I've mentioned quite a lot here. I'm trying to, I don't want to spend more than 1 hour. So I'm just trying to round up, you know, quickly so that we can take questions. And there is something I also want you to take note of. I know that you want to sell, so most times you hype yourself so well. I can do this, I can do this, you overpromise. saying you shouldn't market yourself, but please do not overpromise. Before you pick out all right? Please just do the ones you can. Just tell the customers the ones you can do. But you see what's going to happen? Don't overpromise, but overdeliver. So that when you don't overpromise and you overdeliver, the customer becomes satisfied. All right? I don't know how to break this down. Okay, let me give you an instance. Like a customer buys a frontal wig, and customer goes like, oh, this frontal wig, can you trim it off? And I'm like, sorry, madam, we usually don't trim it off, okay? Because if we trim it off, customer might say it's a used wig, and how do we prove it's not used? But customer goes, oh, I really want it trimmed off. Can't you trim it off? I'm saying, okay, customer, let me see what I can do. And then when you deliver, I did not assure anything. I just said, let me see what I can do. And then what I do is I trim it off and I send. And when she gets it, she's excited. I didn't overpromise. But what did I do? I over-delivered. All right? So this is what you also have to do. Don't go and promise what you cannot achieve. Because in your mad of too much hope, in your mad of high hope, when that thing comes now and you don't, and you didn't deliver well, you've already, you blow go and it too much. And the person won't be like, oh, it won't be so, it won't be, you have taken the excitement out because you have overpromised. So do not overpromise, but overdeliver. Then please take notes. Check on your customers, all right? You see, most of my customers now have turned to my friends and family. They tell me things. They tell me secrets. They tell me issues that on a normal day, I'm even afraid to listen to. Please, when customers come to you, sometimes people want to just talk to a stranger they love and they feel comfortable with. When customers come to you with their issues, with their personal matters, with their personal challenges, all right, and they confide in you, keep it with you. Keep it with you. Sometimes people are overwhelmed. They just need somebody to vent, vent out, vent, on and be out and be fine. They just want to talk to somebody. So whenever a customer tells you anything, especially personal things, keep it with you. Don't go telling people. And please don't forget to check up on that customer. Like a customer wants to buy something and then she just mentioned, somehow, oh, my son is sick, or I'm not feeling fine, I'm heading to the hospital, or oh, please, I'll do this a lot when I come back, I'm having a headache or something. Please take note of whatever that customer has said to you and do a call after. Maybe like after a minute, or not minute, like after like some few hours or the end of the day, you can send the customer a message. How do you do? How is your son? Are you still having the headache? I hope you feel better. It might not mean anything, but my sister, it might not mean anything to you, but it goes a long way. The feel that you care. This is aside from business. Everything doesn't have to be about money. When you care for these people, okay, that way you're bringing them closer to you. That way you're bringing them, okay. That way you're building that relationship. They're becoming your friends. Just imagine me mention to someone that maybe I'm having a headache, I'll talk to you later. And then after like 2 hours, the person calls to check on me. Are you still having that headache? I'll feel so good with me. I'll feel so good, about it and with the person. So please, do not talk about their challenges and check up on them. Very important. And then also, you see, when you sell something to a customer, come back and ask them for feedback. All right? Come back and ask them for feedback. Come back and ask them for feedback and take their feedback seriously. If they have complaints, please treat it. Negative review, fine, work on it. Positive review, okay, ride on it. It's going to turn, sales for you. So whatever they tell you, like me, I know that sometimes when I buy things, I find it hard to send review, especially when I'm not satisfied. But if I give you a negative review, I love you, really. If I come back to tell you this is okay, this is not okay like this, is not okay like this, then you really mean so much to me. Because what happens is, I want you to improve, I want you to do better. If I don't give you review and I see it, I'm not happy, I'm not going to come back again. That's what it means. But if I tell you to improve on this, that means I'm going to come back. Okay? Apologize to your customers. Let them win. We say customers are king. I know that they are very nasty ones, but let them win. Let them win. Don't, maybe if you at any point find yourself, dragging with a customer and the customer is angry, come back to say, I'm sorry. I do it. I've had to apologize to a customer that cussed me out, blocked me, and all of that. I was so angry too. I think she said something that really hurt me and I couldn't hold. I'm also learning from this. I couldn't hold it. I had to give her small now. And then later when I realized that, no, she's a customer, I have to go back and apologize. And I went and I apologized to her. And we're friends, okay? But I hardly let customers get to me, whatever they say. So please always apologize, even when you think they are wrong and you're right. I've not seen anyone die of apology. I'm sorry, it doesn't take anything out. Sorry about it, please. Anything you can do to make the situation better, do it, okay? You just say, I'm sorry, and then you move. And then there are other things you need to do. If you can afford to do it. You see freebies, you see gifts, customers love it. Sometimes you know that when you receive your hair, you see something inside, eyelashes, you see some gifts, or you see some small things inside. I'm not going to tell you I'm going to gift you, but when I'm sending your order, I put a little thing inside. Even if it's a note, even if it's an appreciation note, drop it inside there, okay? Drop it inside there. It goes a long way. Customers love freebies. Don't be too rigid. Sometimes they might pay me, they want to pay for delivery, they pay 2,000 instead of 2,500, and I'll not be like, madam, you're holding my 2,500, but use and buy a charge card, or just do something with it, or just dash it to buy a Capri Sun for your son. That 500 will make me lose out completely. So sometimes I just let it go. Everybody enjoys discounts, freebies, free things, gifts. It can come, in any way. It can come in just very little things. It can even come as a note, thank you note. It can come as a gift, little gift. Once you send out your order, okay, just try and put some little things. It matters a lot. It matters a lot. Freebies, and you'll be surprised how far those things can go. All right, so just like I have said, apologize to your customers, surprise them. You see, customers are, like I always say, when you start a business, your friends are not the ones who would grow that business. Your family members are not the one who would grow that business. Strangers are the one who would grow that business. And those strangers, all right, how you treat them matters. How you treat them, okay, is equal to how far you will go. If you treat me, if you treat me wrong, if I deal with you, if I have a transaction with you and I go back angry, I'm not happy, I can never refer anyone to you. Lie, I can never ever refer anyone to you. If I have a deal with you and I go back happy, hey, I'll be singing your song everywhere, and it happens to everybody. So you have to learn to manage your customers. It's very important, very, very important. You have to learn to manage your customers. Some customers are tough, some are very tough. They would it's like, let me talk to you about something that just happened this week. Okay, I'm just trying to give an instance. A customer bought something from me, all right, and then she sent the money from using an app from US, And to her, it's supposed to be an instant credit, but I didn't receive the money. I didn't get that money. Okay? Day one, I didn't get it. I get from World Remit, I get from other ones, but this particular app she used, I didn't know that my bank, okay, it doesn't work with my bank. But they have sent her a receipt or whatever that she has sent the money. And she was now pressuring me to release goods to somebody who would come pick it up. And believe me, that I didn't get that money. And I cannot release my goods either. Okay, you were first time. The way you are afraid, I'm also afraid. How do I release my goods? You're a first time customer. So she was angry. At some point, she began to, shout that I should refund her money. I should refund her money and all of that. Refund which money one? Egona Batabena my account. I was always refreshing my page, calling my account officer, please, is there a way we can track this money? I am being pressurized by this person. But see what happened. That money returned back to her after the third day, because my bank doesn't, I don't think they can take money from that app or something. They don't work with that app. So that money was turned back to her. And you see, customers, she didn't even bother to come and explain to me. She blocked me. She blocked me. No, because I'm sure she would have felt that, oh, how do I even start? She blocked me in the process and sent the money to someone else to come and help her buy the hair. But I know I was angry. At some point I flipped, but I still went back to send her the pictures of her items. CEO, even when she didn't come directly to me, I know she's the one. I went back to say, CEO, I've packaged your item. Okay, you can call your brother or whoever to come pick up. So sometimes, all right, you just have to learn to manage situations. They can get on your nerves. Oh, some people are very annoying, but the way you manage them matters a lot. And then there's something else that I want to talk about. You see, you can use of technology to enhance customer relationship. Things have gone easy. Things are now so easy. You have your phone, you have your Facebook, technology has made things so easy. So you can have a software that will remind you of customers' birthdays, and what you do is you send them birthday wishes. Okay? When you see your customers on your timeline celebrating maybe their anniversary, their birthday, their children's birthday, you drop a kind word. Okay, you drop a kind message, sorry. You can just say happy birthday, just let them see you at every point in time they are celebrating. It's very important. Sometimes you can give them a shout out. If they buy something from you, appreciate them, like, oh, thank you, God bless you. If you buy me, sometimes I send you dancing emoji to show appreciation. Thank you. Okay, you appreciate them well for that. It doesn't matter what they bought, maybe just one item or anything. You just appreciate them. Sometimes you give them a shout out on your page. Sometimes you just say kind things to them. You can use your phone during Christmas period, Easter, send messages to them. I didn't say go and use broadcast message and frustrate your fellow human beings. Some people can do that a lot. All right, that's not good. Every minute of the day, you're sending the person messages. You freak that person out. So anything you're going to do, just do it moderately. Do it moderately. I hope I have... I hope I have dealt with this topic to a great extent. Okay, I may not be able to talk about everything here, but I'm sure you're picking points from what I'm saying. Please, your customer relationship is what will drive your sales. Marketing aside, yes, you can market, you can be fierce, you can market your aggressively, people will come to you. But what impression do they have after that sales, after that interaction with you? What are they going home with? Are they going home regretting ever having that transaction, or are they going home happy? And believe me, if you make them go home happy, you've won that customer. They will come back. Most of the time, they will come back. So always have that at the back of your mind. Don't look down on anyone. Treat your customers equally. I've mentioned a lot of things, all right? Treat your customers equally, okay? Convert them. Let your goal be to satisfy them and convert them to loyal customers. You see, do you buy things from Ebano? Why do you think some companies have loyalty cards? If you buy things from Ebano supermarkets, like me now, if I want to go for shopping, maybe provisions and all, I will leave every other supermarket and I'm running to Ebano because I have my loyalty card with me, because I'm earning points. Because I'm earning points from everything I buy for myself. Okay? It's just a way to make customers stick around. It's a big company that might not reach out to you one by one, you know, but they have put things in place to make you, you know, want to be with them. Yesterday I bought a pressure cooker and I had like 10,000 naira you know, in my loyalty card. I was so happy when I used it to pay off, you know, part of that part of the cost of the pressure cooker. So why do you think I'm going to always go there? I'm stick with them because I earn points, unlike so many other places where you don't earn. So these are little things, little specs that keep customers to you. All right, so you just try as much as possible to create the right impression with your customers, especially your first-time customers and even your existing customers, because they are your fan base. They are the ones that will take your business, you know, to another level. They are the ones that will increase your sales. You see, existing customers, they keep coming back. If I start naming them here, like I do, there are customers that each time I do bump sales, they must buy. All right, even buying is a different thing. Their order comes last because they will spend their time convincing everybody in their office to buy. Yes, convincing everybody to buy. They will even tell me, okay, you know what? Ship it to me. I will now share it in the office. Let's save money from delivery. They do extra things for you because they love you. You have satisfied them, and they are now your loyal customer. Don't be toucher. Don't be fight. Don't be toucher. Don't be too rigid. Don't be nasty. When you're dealing with people, be kind. Okay? Be kind. And make them comfortable enough such that they are willing to talk to you. They are willing to, you know, go all out for you. When customers are comfortable, see, if they want to buy one, they will buy 10. They will buy so much more from you. Even if they don't buy it then, they will come back and buy. You see them around you, they are there. So I think I've exhausted my 30 minutes. Okay, if you have questions, you can ask me while I talk. If I see your question pop up, I'm going to answer you. And your question has to be about what we are talking about, customer relationship management. Why do you think that companies send out hampers during Christmas? You know, they will land you some provisions, bag of rice, oil, and all of that. Why do you think that on your birthday, your bankers will send you happy birthday? All right? Some banks even send cakes. They will send cake to you on your birthday. Okay? These are their own ways of, you know, making you remember them and, you know that they care about you. There are some vendors that after buying from them, you will so regret that transaction. If you again, you know, I have that kind of experience. If you again, I've had that kind of experience. I've had experience where I bought something. It was, you know, I couldn't. It's a perishable thing. I didn't get it on time, and I was, you know, in this scenario, I was now the customer. I was angry. I'm like, this thing will spoil. When am I receiving my goods? When am I getting my item? You know, it will spoil on the way. What's going on? And before I could finish even complaining, customers forwarded my money back. You know, I'm like, here, has it gotten to this? But see, people react to things differently. don't feel too big. That's what I saw that thing as. Maybe your money is chicken change. How much are you disturbing me about? I beg, take it and go. I didn't ask for a refund. I only inquired to know. I wanted to see that, you know, you are making effort to see that these things are coming to me before they spoil. So don't be, no matter how much you're selling, calm down. Be calming down, okay? Calm down and relate with people. You have not arrived. How much do you have? A lot of people have more than that. That's your money, is another person's slippers money. Calm down and relate with people nicely. What do you do when a client, Oluwashin, what do you do when a client or friend, maybe when you do business with them and you lower the price for them, all you get from her is insult? This question is incomplete, you know. Insult on what basis? You have reduced price. What would bring about the insult? Maybe you have to rephrase so that I can understand. All right, maybe a cake of 10K, you do it for 6K, but what you get in return is insult. I don't understand why the insult should come. You have done a favor, so why the insult? Was the cake not okay or what? Try and find out. Something must have prompted it. My water, oh, I forgot to get my cup. Expect insults from customers now. See, some customers are like that. They don't. That's why I said initially, I said understand, try to study people, try to understand the person you're dealing with. You know, when you understand that person, you know how to follow them. Okay? Some people are very easy to insult. Some people are very easy to insult people. They find it very easy to insult people. And okay, you said like the cake wasn't big as she wanted. You see, that's why when you're doing something, if you promised her, if she went for a 10,000 naira cake and you promised her to do it for 6,000 naira cake, it is on you to give her that quantity of 10,000 naira cake, because that's what you promised. If you go and give her a lower size, you haven't fulfilled your promise. So you, in as much as you reduce money, but you still save that cost on your side. So it's on you. You promised to give her 10K cake for 6K, you give her 10K cake, all right? A customer bought 1,800 naira pan for half dozen, and she came back to buy 4 dozen. Say, oh yeah, they definitely will come back depending on how you treat them. Okay, I'm not one that is used to eye service or praise singing, but I must say you have a way around things. You sure do know. Oh, this is long. Even when customers, you sure do know how to respond to any situation, and even when a customer has reservation about anything, you are patient. Thank you. I can see your kind words. Thank you, Ify. I appreciate them. Okay, so that's it. I've said a lot. I'm waiting for your questions. I don't want to divert. I want to stick to this topic for today. And like I said the other time, we have moved this live session to every 2 weeks now. I won't be able to hold it weekly, so that I can use my Saturdays for other things. I have baby boys to feed at home, all right? So I'll be moving it every 2 weeks now. So next 2 weeks, we'll be talking about investments and savings. And this time around, I won't be the one talking about it, because myself, I've not learned how to save. I'm trying to see if I can bring Paul, my husband, to talk about it, because that's a specialty. All right, so if he agrees, we are good. If not, we'll skip that topic till I get someone who can do this. But I'm sure savings is something we all need to learn. Hey, bye. Instagram has finished my money. I need to learn savings, I beg. Bye. Sometimes these days when I buy, I'll hide, so that nobody will see I've bought some things again. I'll hide and go and I'll run and hide and go and keep it. I need someone to talk to me about it. So let's see what I can do about that. If I'm able to get him to do this, then I'll be so happy. We can learn from him. Please, ma, when you sell quality for less, they argue if it is really quality or not. Oh, hey, yes. Yes, I need to talk about that. Till today, people argue. All right, people see when I do bomb sales and they see my hair prices, they come and tell me that they don't believe it's original, because they are used to people selling higher prices. They are used to buying it expensive. And I take my time to explain to them that, see, I'm doing sales. And what it means is I am not relying on one hair. I am looking at turnover. So I have crushed my profit. Most times I just have to try to convince them. I just tell them, even if it's one, I'll make sure I'll do everything possible to fanela one hair now that person, to make sure the person goes home with one. And once the person goes home with one and she sees the quality, she comes back immediately. I have some friends in Spain and France. They were buying for the first time and they said they're just going to buy one. They don't care if they have to pay for another delivery fee. That once they get it and it's what they want, they will reorder. Believe me, they got that hair, they sent in their orders. So just try as much as possible to convince them to get one first and see. So that's it. When they argue, just try to convince them. Try to convince them. All right? You're talking about using loan to start up a business. This is not what we are talking about, but quickly, I think I addressed it the last time. You have to know what you're doing before you go take a loan. You cannot just start anyhow business with loan. Please don't go and then know the kind of loans. Don't go take loans that will burn your fingers. You don't just want to start a new business that you have not even taken time to assess or to study with a loan. Police, EFCC. Just be very careful, okay? Don't just start any business, new business like that with loans that will burn your fingers. You must have to be sure of what you're doing before you take loans. Thank you. I can see your messages, your comments are too many. Thank you. I'm trying to get some questions from here. All right, thank you all for joining. Thank you for joining. I appreciate. Okay, I'm still going to save this video here like I always do, so that you can come back later and watch it. If you need to, pick up something, you can share with your friends. You can tag your friends to come and watch it. Okay, so I'm glad we did this today, and I hope I didn't take so much of your time. Thank you for joining. Just like I said, another Let's Talk Business with the Hair Prof will be in 2 weeks, and I want us to talk about savings badly. Because some people are not growing because as they are making money, they think they have arrived, they're spending it the other way. You're spending. Our spend is too much. And we always say we have one life. Let us finish it. I hear that a lot. You keep buying and spending. I didn't say don't buy things, but there are things you need. You buy things that are necessary. There are things that you don't just have to go and start buying. You need to save. You need to save. Saving is important because you don't know what's going to happen. One law like this or one change in government can destroy your entire business, and you would need something to start all over again with. So I pray that this one is hard though. I'm even afraid thinking of how to convince him to come and teach us here, but I know I will go and cook our native soup for him so that he can do this with me. All right, so thank you so much for joining. I'm going to be rounding up now. I hope you have picked 1 or 2 things today. All right, I'm glad you all joined. So let's do this again in 2 weeks time. Okay, so like I said, I'm still going to save the video so that you can watch later. You can tag people. Okay, so bye for now. Meanwhile, this is Ike wig, very soft. This hair is as soft as a baby hair, just a casual hair that you can rock to market, to walk, to church, anywhere, and it's still selling for 32K. So if you want it, come and meet me. You know, you have my WhatsApp. I'll still drop it after this live session. If you buy it today, I'm going to send you a free serum. Okay? So, bye.